Class, this is tutorial 3, item 1 that you're going to make. You're going to use this video to create this object and this drawing file, which is super, super quick. So it'll be in the same video, this video right here. This object right here is a component piece that might be hooked up to a belt of some type, hooked up to a motor, and it would spin. And this would be either some type of gear, some type of cutting tool, or some type of fan blades. To create air, possibly to cool off a component in a computer or something like that. And then here is the shaft for it with a counter bore so that the head of the screw or whatnot is hidden. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, let's go ahead and open up a new file. If you have not made a Fusion Tutorial Activity 3 folder, please do so. And this object is going to be called Tutorial 3, Item 1. So I'm going to go ahead and save right now. Tutorial 3, Item 1. All right. Let's go ahead and make a sketch on this bottom surface. Cylinder from the middle. 2.5 diameter, extrude it, going up to a distance of 3. Now, if your home view isn't like this, where the front, top, and right, and it's a little different, like if your home view is something like that, I want you to get it so it's like this. So that's where you get it to the view that you want as the right view, right-click it, set current view as front, and then you come up here, click on the corner up here, right click the house, and then you go to set current view as home and fit to view. Okay, next thing we're going to do a sketch on this surface. We want to do the rectangular tool from a center point. From this center right here, let's go out 1 by 1. All right, there we go. We're going to extrude that feature to a height of 3. This feature to a height of 3. There we go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a sketch on this top feature. And in order to do what we want to do, we need to have this circle on that plane so that we can access it, reference it, put lines to it. So we need to project that up onto the plane. There it is right there. It is now there that we can access it and use it. All right, we're going to use the line tool. Line tool. Let's get in close. Let's go from the center, then from here to right there so that it's aligned like that. Let's go from the center, from here, all the way over. Click there. And then from here to there. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. And okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and, one last thing. We need to make a line right here. This is going to be our mirror line. Escape off, right click it, and normal construction. Okay, so at this point, we can go ahead and use the mirror. We're going to mirror 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Let me make my final line here. My apologies. You're going to need to do this too. There we go. Now we're going to mirror. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we need to select the mirror line, which will be that construction line. There it is. It's mirrored over. Hit OK. We now have our little fan blades, and we want to extrude those. And we want to extrude them. This one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one. And we want to go down with it, and we want to go not a distance, but to a surface, to an object, and we want to go to this one right here. And there we go. We're going to hit OK. So we got our first sketch. Take it away. Our second sketch. Take it away. Our third sketch with the projection. Take it away. All right, the very last thing that we need to do is the hole, which we could do a cylinder and then extrude it. down, but this gives us some more options. So we're going to put a hole. We're going to put it on this face. Let's go ahead and square up on it. You want the center of it to be in the center of the object. So if you get in close, it'll pop right there on that center. All right, let's go to the side here a little bit. We do want this hole type, this counter bore. For the inside here, we want, 0.9. For this height, we want 0.5. For the inside diameter here, we want 0.5. And then we want it to go through the object completely. So when it comes to distance, just go all, which means it'll go all the way through the object. Hit OK. And you should have this right here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put it into isometric. We will need to save this item in order to make the drawing file. So there we go. I have saved it. At this point, you will hit Design, Drawing, from Design. Full assembly is what we want. Absolutely. There it is. Make sure this is ASME. If you have it on this one, things will mess up. So ASME, make sure it's inches. That sheet size is fine. I hit OK. Give it a hot second. Brings the object over. So before we place it, let's do a, let's go 3-to-1. Nope. Do 1.5-to-2. Kind of makes it a little bit bigger. That's a nice size. I'm going to left click to place it, and then I'm going to come over here and hit OK. There's the object right there. I'm going to go ahead and hit Project View. It says Select Parent View. This one, we're going to project up, left click it, come over here, left click, come right here, left click, and then you can just hit OK. All right, so at this point, we want to get this one colored in, this isometric, double click the line, and we want to shade it in. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, the last thing that we want to do is, hey, there's center lines. This is showing the hidden lines. There are center lines and center marks. Here is the center mark. We want to go ahead and do the center mark here. And sorry, guys. And this one, and it's not letting me do it. Oh, I know what we can do. We can just click on it ourselves like that, and there we go. We can drag it out. There we go. Down here, same thing. We want the center mark, so we're going to go from here to here. There it is. And from here to here, and it goes all the way through the object. We could have clicked exit off, escape off. We could have clicked on it and done it that way. We also could have just simply said, oh, well, those centers really are from here to here, or from the hidden lines. Either way, you can click on it, then it's the same center. Drag it down like this. Okay, so I want you to make that this multi-view. The right view is the same as the left view, so we really don't need it. So I'm going to go ahead and just right-click it and hit delete. We don't need it. And then the last thing is, and I just want you to kind of recognize that you have this over here. If you need to turn it off, come up under the sheet. And you could turn it on and off if you wanted it on and off. Or if these lines right here get in the way, you could turn those on and off. But for the size of this, it's perfectly fine. Go ahead and save this. If you go to save, it's going to call it Tutorial 3, Item 1 Drawn. You can just save it as that, and then you'll have your second item saved. All right, that is the first video, you guys.